Hello, hello. Hey, good morning, you guys. Hi. So, I'm on the road this morning and woke up in a little motel and thought I would just share a little message. I usually do a 9 o'clock reading, and sometime today, before the day's over, I'll find my book and we'll go with what we'll go with the book when I find it. I could not find it this morning. I know I packed it, and I just could not find it. So I thought, well, I guess I'm meant to do something else. I woke up this morning so clearly with the message. The message was just so clear. It's just like, wow. Sometimes, anyway, and I just thought I'd share this message. That and this is I know a lot of people who are struggling, who are really struggling to change their lives, who just desperately want to change their lives, and I'm old enough now that to recognize that as early as a little boy, I also wanted to change mine, and 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 I recognize that over the years, I've changed some of my behaviors, and I've learned some strategies to survive in the on the planet and make things happen. But what comes really, really clearly is that we can't change. Uh, Many of us, the die was cast very, very young, very, very young. And so we struggle to change. We struggle to rewrite the theme, to rewrite the context. And, and therapy doesn't seem to work for many of us. Many of us have spent a lifetime reading amazing books, and but this one message that comes through from the spiritual teachers since the dawn of time is the road to awakening. So it isn't that we change; we really awaken to who we are. So we are not who we think we are, and we're not who the how the die was cast, how our beliefs about ourselves as little boys or little girls often, maybe your dad passed away when you were 5 or 6, and it set in motion this idea that can't be changed around men. So no matter what we do, we relive that over and over and over again. We get in relationships with people who are not available, or because that's the way it's set. And so what's been taught to us over and over again is that we need to seek a relationship with a higher power. It needs to be the most important thing in our lives. I'm not a big quoter of Christian theology, but I believe Jesus said, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. And first is first. Seek ye first. And I wish I had something else I could tell you, but this is it. It really is a relationship with a higher power. And from that relationship is like a rebirth. And that's the deal. Here we have trying to change, working with the old equipment, and we can't. And we're like, why not? I talked to a man the other day, he's 55 years old, and has been trying his whole life, to become a better man, and he's desperate. And he said, I think I can learn Hi, Laura Lee. I think I can learn here. He was at a treatment center. I think I can learn here. And I said, well, learning, you know, is helpful, but it won't do the trick. It will not do the trick. We need to first find this relationship with a higher power. That's it. That's it. Surround ourselves with that, and make it the most important thing, the centermost point in our life. We become God-centered instead of self-centered, and you know, there is. I wish there was some other way. So here's the deal, and I think that many of you will know this. I think innately we all know that there's some greatness in us. We know that there's greatness, and greatness, godliness, whatever, and you know, there's a mission. Many of us feel like we're here to do something, and if you really believe that you're here to make a difference and do something, it has to come with this relationship with God first. Period. And so through prayer, through meditation, through seeking, and through helping others, and it comes. The awakening comes. The rebirth comes. It is a rebirth. So in half measures, they say in the 12-step world, doesn't get us there. Half measures availed us nothing. So we have to surrender entirely the old life and for the new life, which is a life of service, a life of a relationship with God. So that's it. Now, my little book this morning, I looked everywhere for it. I couldn't find it. I'll read it later. I'm sure I'll find it later. You know, I haven't packed up the bike yet, but I went through everything. Shit, I don't know where it is. Probably left it, you know, in the dining room table at home, but that happens, you know. And what's neat is that when we start to live a life of, you know, a spiritually based life, is that there's no stress. Nothing's missing. Everything is as it's supposed to be in each moment. It's freedom. Truly is. So I encourage you. I really encourage you. Okay. That's it. Love you guys. Rode about 500 or 600K yesterday on my bike, and today I'm going to ride to Squamish. It's raining here right now. So I better get her packed up and get out of here. Love you lots. Cheers.